What is up, guys? Renegade Game Boy here, and welcome to Doki Literature Club. Now, I know next to nothing about this game other than it's like a visual novel slash dating sim slash waifu material. I don't know. But either way, I've heard this game is really cool and that I should check it out. So, yeah. So we have Studious, Tall One. We've got Lolly, Flat Chest, and then Waifu. I don't know. I know nothing about this game, like I said. So, let's just hit new game and get into it. Enter your name. Okay. That's good enough. Okay. Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Aw. You know, the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I like this game already. We used to walk together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. Oh, so you're Sayori. I overslept again. Of course you did. But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I like your little duck face you got there. That's mean, Russ. Well, people just stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. God, I am a dick. Fine. You did wait for me after all. Because you don't have it all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. That's cute. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Russ, have you decided on a club to join yet? Is it going to be literature club? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? That sounds like something I would say. I'm sure it's possible that I did, even in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Dude, this dude is me! Huh. Uh-huh. He's talking about how I'm worried you want to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Okay, Sayori went from... This dude is me, Sayori is my mother, and... Oh, God. Never mind. I'm just gonna leave that up to imagination. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, you trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. But at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! She's so cute. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised to even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Hey, classroom. School day is as ordinary as ever, and I'll be over before you know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming in the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. That's true, there is no one in here. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you can come to my club. Is it literature club? Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Anime is vice president of the literature club. Roll credits, ladies and gentlemen. Not that I was aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. It's like 2 people in a room. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is that much of an airhead or she's just so cunning that she had this planned all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's adorable. I detected following Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Third year, so I don't know how Japanese high school works, but I'm assuming I'm like a junior, I'm assuming I'm a junior, not a senior. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. There's no one here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome. Oh, hi. You look cute. Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? Oh, you're cute too. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I told you, it was just 2 people sitting in a room. Ah, oh, Russ, what a nice surprise. Hi, you're also cute. Welcome to the club. Yeah, that'd be my reaction too. All words escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. I'm sorry. That's funny. What are you looking at? Let's say something. Say it. Sorry. Natsuki. So that's Natsuki. Girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest of the club. Don't say things like that. Oh, Yuri. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, I knew it, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. It sounds like you already know. No, Monika? Is that right? That's right. Oh, you're super cute. It's good to see you again, right, Russ? Aw. Monika smiles sweetly. We don't know each other, well, rarely talked. We do know each other, well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in that class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh, someone's got a crush. Basically, completely out of my league. This dude is me. Having her smile at me so genuinely feels. You too, Monika. Come sit down, Russ. Made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? I would love some tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk past the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I agree. Those would be adorable. No idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, so I managed to get icing on her face. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, I bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? I made them for you or anything. Baka. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Not her, you know, Baka. Every time someone calls me stupid, I'm gonna say Baka instead of like stupid or something. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? I just realized. Then she kept the tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. It's legit. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. That is true. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I think I'm going for Yuri, because she's cute. I don't know, they're all adorable. So, looks. Sorry. What made you consider literature called? Well, my stalker made me. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica, who was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. You take your job seriously. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Probably board member. You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Were you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing over the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather make something personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if I encourage other people to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new, especially when something doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Man, that's a statement and a half. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. It makes school events like a festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. This is like the waifu quartet right here. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Onika must have worked really hard to find these three. That's why they're all so delighted at the idea of a new member joining. But I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm without literature. So Russ, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Muttered quietly to myself, half joking. His head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. What about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. LOTR, I can get behind that. The level of creativity and craftsman behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately and take advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I read a book once. It was awful. This really grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have had a conversation with a rock. Really? Wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. Guess you could say that. But the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Hatsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Aw, that's adorable. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Oh, jeez, I'm just asking, dude. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You're not wrong. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your works, you can set up an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... Guess it's the same for you, Yuri. For Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will be great. I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Russ? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come out with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and, lose my train of thought. They all look so upset. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Russ, oh, I'm so sorry. you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is writing poems. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. He wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Just came for the cupcakes. I would have been super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Welcome indeed. And I actually think I am going to call this episode off here. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to do save. Oh, hello. Hi, Mark. And then, there we go. Welcome to the literature club, you guys. I'm going to end this episode off here. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like down below to let me know. As always, my name is Renegade Game Boy. Have a good one.